rate, blowing in the wind, windows down on the interstate. I was confused, I always thought when the money came, that meant sunny days and all your problems just went away. Ain't nothing slow me down like when I had a Sprite. Sometimes it was, then it was like we was at the light. They be that precise, you're not familiar with begging God to just bring them back. My energy protected, I've been burning sage. Follow how you feelin', you won't be led astray. I said it and I meant it, don't know no other way. They ask me how I'm doing, I tell them I'm doing great. Cause if I really wasn't, could you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me?
MP, you're my favorite player, man. Oh.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan, and tonight we'll be joined by the man with his finger on the pulse of the NBA, no one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to have you. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Jonathan Isaac.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Shams, the Magic last year with their highest win total in over a decade. They were fun to watch. Had some money to spend over the summer as well.
The Magic knew they were in a good spot heading into free agency with all that cap space, and they wanted to build around the young core that landed them the 5th seed, and players actually now want to come play with Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner under Jamal Mosley. And they tried to find players that complement what they already had in place.
Players like Mosley, I mean, that future seems very bright to me.
Players want to come play in Orlando. I've had multiple players, star players, say that's a team that's building the right way.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, home in the paint. MP inside. Banchero's there. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there, but this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatums, Jaylen Browns, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch. Davis drives in, and MP throws it down.
MP on a mission there to get to the bucket.
And here's Banchero, coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. But there's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason, and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pull in the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. Davis inside, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
Good work there as it goes. Banchero's got 8 points. And Shams, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings your playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Magic?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball.
I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider, but clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
So connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
So on the floor for Orlando, sliding in at the wing, you'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Then there's Banchero. Then there's Jalen Suggs. And it's Bitadze in at the center position. 2 on the clock. Here's LeBron. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. LeBron's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Here's Banchero. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 7. Here's Davis. Pass to Christie. James looking it over. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bitadze's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And what a treat it was to have Shams stop by. He's definitely become part of the fabric of the NBA.
Yeah, and I'll say this. You won't meet a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing dedication to his craft.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
And here's Davis for 3. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wagner passes to Suggs. Out to the right wing. Now Banchero. No good that time. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Orlando Magic.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why settle? Invite the defense to stop it.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, look, even when you put a body on him, he finds ways to extend possession.
Connect out there with MP. Then it's Reddish. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Reeves in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
That's his first personal foul. For the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Well, it's a luxury that Wagner is so versatile in the 2-man game.
Now, here's MP. He's got 6. Pass to connect. Back to Davis. Here's the 3. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
On the court, it's t-shirt time. Let's see who wants one. Let's go crazy.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Suns. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they love the situation they're in right now, playing very well, but looking ahead, they know there's still a lot left to prove.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. First free throw is good. Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as any of them.
Yep, I would agree. And Caro outside. Back to Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Wagner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Wagner's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Davis against Wagner. Pass to Connect. Connect off a pick from Davis. A three-pointer, no good. Orlando leading by 7. Here's Suggs. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Wagner. The shot comes out. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Davis with a screen on Wagner. Wagner against Davis. And here's Reeves outside. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Reeves has got his second basket of the night.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Both teams will make substitutions. Now at the moment here, let's take a look at our rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. Number 5 is Dalton Connect.
Well, coming in.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. And Caro comes in for Wagner. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Anthony.
Let's hear it for you.
Now, here's Reddish. He's covered closely. Yes, that goes in. Reddish has got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. So on the floor for Orlando. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Connect. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
MP inside. He's covered by Banchero. Here's Reddish. Off target with his 3. The Magic trail by 3. Suggs with the ball. Defended by Reeves. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
And it's Davis missing. Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. From the line, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Banchero's got 24 points.
A ton of confidence for Banchero. Big moments, no pressure.
Pass to Reddish. Just 5 on the clock. Loads it up for Davis.
Go get it, big fella. A basket they needed desperately, and Davis delivers in the clutch.
Here's Banchero. Lays it up off the glass. Banchero's got 6 in the quarter.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. MP with it. Reeves outside. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. MP deciding where to go with it. Buries it from outside.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Over Reddish. And it's Banchero missing. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. The fourth team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Austin Reeves. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He knows every possession is critical now. Caldwell Pope left side. Here's Wagner. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, becoming better at setting up his teammates, and KCP delivers that pass on target. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Fifth team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Cameron.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. And it's Orlando's ball.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Banchero. Knocks down the three.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways, that time with a great bounce pass.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for two, Cameron Reddish.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And so the Lakers take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it, folks. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports.